What's up, guys? My name is Coco. I'm a singer-songwriter out in Los Angeles, and I am doing a YouTube interview for Put Me in the Picture Promotions. I've never done one of these before, so I'm a little nervous, but I think we're going to make it through together, so let's hope for the best. I've always known music was kind of my thing, even before I even knew anything. I mean, I started playing violin when I was 2. My mom put me in lessons, I think, to just get out of a babysitter. I've always been in music. I've always been involved in it. It's really all I've ever been good at. That and baseball. But baseball wasn't going anywhere because I got these tiny arms. So music was kind of my thing. I guess there was no real defining moment as to when I knew that was exactly what it was. But I mean, when I was 19, I just decided to move to California and really push hard to pursue it. So I guess ever since then, it's been a definite career choice, but it's always been in my mind as, my life, so. My influences are broad, and I know every artist says that, and they try to sound all cool and hip and list some unknown bands, but I go to concerts like probably 4 nights a week out here. Anytime I'm on the road, I try to look at bands that I've never seen before. I love listening to music that I've never heard. Some local bands I've been checking out recently. Carney just got signed to Interscope. They're actually doing a world tour right now, but I know them as a local band, and they're amazing. Purple Melon from the UK just got over here. They're doing a year in America. They're amazing. Jason Reeves is really talented. There's so much music out here that influences me. It's fantastic to be a part of the scene, I guess. My favorite song to perform is definitely Montel Jordan's This Is How We Do It. My band does a cover of it, and it really gets the crowd going, and we have a good time. And I kind of like rapping. It's like a secret, desire of mine. So I have a blast with that. I do have a new album coming out soon. It is going to be called Life is Beautiful. I was actually just working on the cover of it, and I am in the mixing stage of it right now. So far, it's going really well. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be released through cdbaby.com, also through iTunes, probably in the next 3 months. I would imagine around November. So look out for that. I'll keep you posted via YouTube and MySpace and everything. But at this moment, now keep in mind this changes every day. My favorite song is, some days I don't like any of the songs. Some days I think I'm a genius and I love all the songs. Some days I'm torn. Most of the time, I kind of am just in the middle, confused. But right now, my favorite song is definitely Soldiers, Kiss Your Mothers, and Put Your Rifles Away. I really like the message behind it, and I'm really happy with the response it's been getting at the live shows and everything. So. There are tour plans in the works. There's not much to share about them. There's a map with some cities on it that's listed, and I'm going to go to those cities. Play songs. I don't know what order or when it's going to start or which cities exactly we'll be doing, so I guess not. Really no plans to share, but there are plans in the works, so. I have a lot of objectives, setting out as an artist that I always wanted to accomplish, and, a lot of them are not, really relative to success or fame or money or anything like that, and one of them has always been to be someone's wedding song. And I was able to accomplish that this past year. My song Redefining Love was used as someone's first dance at their wedding, as husband and wife, and that was pretty awesome for me. I didn't get to see it in person, but I got a video of it, which was cool. And, it meant a lot to me. It's cool, someone's defining their love with my song. That's kind of so much. I obviously want to keep putting out records and writing songs. I love co-writing. I want to work on as many people's music with them as possible, producing and everything like that. I'm working on writing a movie. I'm working on writing a book. I recently started acting. I think I might be terrible at it, but I'm getting better, so that's good. I've got my first movie coming out, I think, in November. It's called Strawberry Wine, and I'm also doing the film score for it, which should be pretty cool. It'll be my first film score, so I'm stoked about that. That's always something I've wanted to do. So keep a lookout for that. I mean, again, I listen to those people from before, but other favorite artists, I love Butch Walker. Mike Castingway from Lukewarm Frida. He produced one of my records, and he's always been a good friend of mine. He's amazing. You can check him out at lukewarmfrida.com. They're killer. Capra, They're good. Good friends of mine. They rock. They're like the Rolling Stones. Well, that's less facial hair. Yeah, like I said, man, I just go out to as many shows as I can. And, really? There's a helicopter. They're coming to get me. I just like to go out to as many shows as I can and just, you know, see bands, and they kind of all influence me. So. I would love to play a show with Jay-Z. Just kidding. Kind of kidding. That would actually be sweet. I would love to go on tour with Kristen Stewart. Is that a tour? What would that be called? I think it'd just be called Awkward. That'd be sweet, though. I'm, like, kind of in love with her. She doesn't know that, though. Jason Mraz. I'm not in love with him. At least not yet. But maybe if me, him, and Kristen could go on tour together, that'd be cool. Or maybe just me and him. I don't know. Yeah, he's awesome. Hanson. I would love to go play with Hanson. They're, like, amazing live. Great songwriters. And I love what they're doing with, you know, all the charity work that they do. I'd love to be a part of that. So that's a pretty cool project that I'd like to work with. Yesterday I watched Almost Famous, which is my favorite movie of all time. So I guess that would be the best movie that I've seen recently. New movies. I don't get out much. I'm kind of a loser. I sit in front of the computer all day and record. It's boring. I haven't seen The Hangover, but I need to see that, everyone says. So I'm going to assume that's the best movie that I haven't seen recently. The most embarrassing song or CD that I own would have to be my obscure collection of Mariah Carey singles. They're on tape from like the 90s. And I think I have a Meatloaf tape too, which isn't that embarrassing, but it's kind of embarrassing. Because Meatloaf's just an embarrassing thing to talk about. I'm sure he's an awesome guy though. Meat, good to see you. It was obviously Thundercats. I don't believe that anyone from my age group that was a boy didn't watch the Thundercats. I mean, sometimes I took a break and watched G.I. Joe, a little bit of Captain Planet here and there, but mostly just Thundercats all day, every day. My first concert that I remember attending was a Charlie Daniels concert. He was a fiddle player. Everyone knows him from that song, Devil Went Down to Georgia. I played violin when I was real young, and I just was really into that kind of thing, so my mom took me to that concert. I think I was like 5 or something. Had a blast. I have no arms. Just kidding. If I won the lottery, the first thing I would buy would probably be just like a house. Somewhere exotic where I could sit and like just kind of look at the beach and, you know, write and record songs and hang out with my friends, have barbecues, that kind of thing. I would also buy probably some cheeseburgers, because I'd be hungry at that house, and also maybe a golf cart. Yeah, that's about it. So, in summation, what a big word that was. I feel pretty good about myself there. My last words to everybody would be rock and roll? No. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you had a good 4th. I don't know when this video will be out, but today is the 5th of July, so whatever. If you're watching this, I hope you had a good whatever holiday just happened. Yeah, check out the new record, Life is Beautiful. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/jcoco, youtube.com/jcoco. You can just go to anything.com/jcoco and you'll probably find me. So, yeah. Peace.